right, this group has done the story how Little John joined Robin Hood. Okay, go ahead and start your discussion.
I'm the artful artist and my picture. So I chose this picture because
Can you show them the picture, please?
I like archery, but I'm not that good, so I wanted to show Little John doing archery. So this is the picture. What character is that based on? It's on the one when they're doing the archery match. I'm the connector, and I have 5 connections. One, the book obviously reminded me of Robin Hood. It reminded me of the book I read about an earl who met a modern-day Robin Hood, and they became best friends, and they joined into a team like Little John. The fight reminded me of the sword fight in Pirates of the Caribbean. And the archery match reminded me of camp, and I have archery classes with my dad, so the archery match also made that.
I'm the question asker, and one of the questions that I put was, while I was reading, is who's Robin Hood, and he was a outlaw that was sent to live in Sherwood Forest. And another question was, why did Robin Hood steal from the rich? Well, he did that because he wanted to give the money that the rich had to the poor. And another one was, why did other men join Robin Hood? And my answer was that they wanted to help poor people and wanted to be brave like him. And my last question was, where did Robin Hood and Little John meet? And it was in a bridge that they fought in.
What do y'all have to say about his questions and things?
I have a question. I wonder why Little John wanted to join Robin Hood, or did he want to join Robin Hood?
Well, probably was that Robin Hood asked him to join the Merry Men. He needed a help.
I got a question too. How come was it called Robin Hood and Little John fought on the bridge?
Because they were both crossing to another side, and then they said only the better man can cross, and they became fought with branches.
I have a question. Was Robin Hood a fable or something? Like just an old tale, or do you think he's real?
Well, in my opinion, I think he's real.
I think it's from just years before. Yeah,
I think he's.
I'm the word wizard, and my first word is corrupt. Corrupt is it is honest in order to cheat or gain something. And my second word is exploits. It means to remark or avoid deeds. And my third word is agile.
Agile?
And it means to be able to move one body quickly and accurately. And
Accurately?
my fourth word is allegiance.
Allegiance?
It means to be loyalty and dedication to a person or a group. My fifth word is
Underling?
underling. It means one who is not in charge. And my last word is walloped. It means to beat someone, or just be.
Why did you choose those?
because like going out to like know what it is, and I didn't know what they mean, so I just picked them.
Did you think there were strong words to put in the story?
Yeah.
Do you have you ever heard those words before, like anytime?
No, I haven't.
Talk about the word allegiance in the story.
Pledge allegiance.
You do that. That's one place that you hear that word. We do it every day, don't we?
Yeah,
What?
we do the Pledge of Allegiance, which, in my opinion, I think it'd be honoring something before I even knew what you said it meant when you were reading. Because we did the Pledge of Allegiance through the flags.
Also, like allegiance is like a group of things, like a
You-
team.
If you pledge your allegiance, then you pledge to honor that team, right?
I think it means like respect.
Absolutely.
Or respecting the people that fought for our country.
That's why we have our Moment of
Yeah,
Silence
yeah,
too.
oh, that's
And the Americans went into an allegiance when like they were fighting against the British and stuff.
Who was pledging allegiance in your story? What were they? Who or what were they pledging allegiance to in your story? How does it apply to your story? Do y'all remember? If you think about the story, you'll probably just remember without having to look. Were they pledging to be loyal to Robin Hood and help him do the good work that he was doing?
So I found something in our book. It has a glossary, and I think what you did was you found some of the words that you liked out of 6 out of the words that were bolded, and you went and wrote down what it said. You're done. So, allegiance is on page 13.
yeah, I already got that.
I'm going to read part of it. The stranger saw that he had met his match and immediately declared his allegiance. With all my heart, he answered.
So he was giving respect.
He was like telling him that he respected him because he was also a better man too.
Very nice.
What's your Danny?
My job is the passage picker. I'm supposed to pick up apart from the story, and I picked the fight when they were fighting on the bridge.
Why did you pick that part?
Because it was an interesting part, and you know it was a good part to read. Robin Hood cut 2 great oak branches to serve as weapons, since it would be unfair to use his bow and arrows when the stranger didn't have any. He who can knock the other off the bridge and into the water is the better man, said Robin Hood. Or said Robin Paul. The stranger nodded, and the 2 men met as eagerly as 2 young boys wrestling for fun. What a great fight it was. They struck each other again and again with their heavy sticks. Crack, crack, thud, crack. But each man was so strong and skillful in dodging blows, and that neither could knock the other down. Each one got hit many times, but neither man thought of stopping for an hour. They fought on that bridge, yet neither one could knock the other into the water. The bridge protested under the stress of the battle, groaning and creaking, but holding strong.
Very nice.
Because it was saying the bread was groaning and creaking.
Basically, it was on a breakdown. Hope they don't stop.
And crack, crack, feather, crack. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
because it was a good part and it was interesting because they were fighting to see who's gonna be the better man, and no, they took them an hour and they just didn't even want to stop to see who was the better man.
Before you read that 2 paragraphs, who do you think would have won?
Well, I thought Robin Hood was, I mean, not Robin Hood, Little John, because he was bigger.
I thought they knocked each other both in the water at the same time. They hit each other, and then they fall out the opposite side.
One will go out the other side, one will go away.
Yeah. Towards each other, and then it's like, curse you.
I thought they were just going to throw the sticks on the ground. They were like, I could.
Like, yeah, like, when
None of them gave up.
I thought one of them would just stop and let the other one push him down.
I've heard a different version that Little John mocks Robin Hood, and Robin Hood tells Little John to join the Merry Men.
I've heard that.
Where?
I would think
It's called Zoom, Merryton or Melton, something like that.
I would think if Little John won, he'd probably think if he's strong enough and good enough to come down, he must be really good enough to join me.
Well, I thought if Little John would have beat him, Robin Hood would have got like mad and wouldn't want to be doing what he was doing anymore. So yeah.
Okay, good job. All right. Anything else y'all want to talk about with your story? Anything else at all?
You want to talk about the difference between him and Robin Hood?
Yeah, Little John is really big and Robin Hood's small.
I know.
And I wonder why his name is Little John.
And then they changed it, in the version I heard, they changed his name to John Little.
John Little is still the same name. Little.
You can tell that he's bigger because in the picture, but he could also be just like, he could be standing on a rock or something.
Yeah,
but it's most likely that he's really muscular. It's most likely that it's just how
is bigger and he's taller.
it is short arms like as big as his head. So,
I wonder why Robin Hood was cat.
it's kind of like Sherlock Holmes, you know, the little hat, which is just signature trademark. It has to identify.
I wonder why was it Little John was that little headband around him?
And oh yeah, I drew that in my picture just to get it out of his long hair on his head. Drew his mustache and his beard. Yeah, but every once in a while you can tell he does.
And his ear, it looks funny. It looks like a point, like a stick.
It's like a teeth.
Yeah.
Like my dad last one.
Like it has a point.
I've got some tattoos and there's this one section I have a goatee that you can get.
Gold teeth. I'm gonna grow one day. I'm gonna be like this big.
Have y'all ever read the whole book of Robin Hood or seen the movie about Robin
My brother
Hood?
got the boys version, and when we went to camp in the summertime, he got it for his birthday right before we went to camp. So he named our group. What did you say again?
The Merriman.
No.
Where to?
Where Robin Hood went.
Okay, finish your sentence first.
I have to finish it until you tell me.
Where did Robin?
You said where Robin Hood went.
Oh, the Sherwood Forest?
Yeah, my brother
Well, and
named our group Sherwood, so that's what our group was called. We were called the Sherwoods.
Well, a lot of times they met under a tree. Do y'all know the name of the tree they would meet under? Major Oak
Oh yeah.
is what it was called.
Yeah.
Well, when my mother went to England years and years ago, you can go see the supposed major oak tree is still standing, and it's so old that they have all these stilts holding the branches up, and she took a picture and she brought me an acorn from that. And I don't know, I'll have to try to find it and bring it and show you guys.
Do you still have the picture?
Well,
Somewhere. I'll look for it.
Camp I went to, another funny thing was people, their group is called the Pizza People or People of Pizza. Yeah, they were the People of Pizza Planet. And my friends were in that one, and it was really funny.
Okay.